Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Johnson Salami. This is JB Trending News. How is your day going? Today is Monday, 9th day in the month of March 2026. I will be looking at the four newspapers reviews, and I'll be going to share more about them. Because of time, I will really go straight into it. So the first one is from Lagos. What happened in Lagos is very disastrous, but it didn't claim life. This is a photo show school building collapses in Lagos, and about 3 minutes before this collapse of the building, it was very clear. There was an evacuation of the students and pupils, and students who already moved away from the building, and that is good news, and that lives were not lost. So let's hope that the state government will look at into all the houses, all the buildings, all the structures in Lagos that are not really in good shape. Not in Lagos alone, in other parts of the country. Although Lagos seems to be the place where this issue of collapse of building will occur more, because in Lagos, there are more upstairs, there are more buildings, or I'll call it story buildings in Lagos, because of the limited availability of lands to build. So they tend to build maybe 2-story, 3-story, 4-story buildings because of land constraints. Now, I hope that the government will look into it and ensure that the people are not risking their lives to while staying in the buildings where that is not yet has failed the test of time. And again, collapse or cracks, that are those other signs that this building may likely collapse. So now we look at the second newspaper's review now. The second one is about, again, Dangote Refinery hikes petrol price to 1,175 naira. Now, this is money. This money is the same that is becoming unaffordable to people in Nigeria, because the cost of living is rising, everything is rising. Now, remember, it is the cost of the rise of fuel, the other things will be more expensive, because transportation is part of those at times moving the raw materials to the company, and then from company you have to move the finished goods to the consumers, so further consumers, or to retailers before further consumers. But at the end of the day, these are the costs that will be added. So the price, further, those who are buying all these products will be the one to pay the price, even though the price is going up. It seems as if it's only the people or the company that will suffer for it. No, the companies will include it, because when you're recording in balance sheet or in profit P&L, meaning profit and loss account, you will definitely add all the charges, all the expenses that are piling up, and then it will definitely affect the final product. So this is one thing about it, want you to understand. And we'll be getting to know that this issue is becoming so painful, and I wonder what is the purpose of celebrating Dangote Refinery if there's no benefit at all that common man will benefit, because it's very clear there's no benefit of it's not really useful to the Nigerians, because Nigerians are suffering because of this issue of petrol price. If we have it in Nigeria, locally produced, another news we talk about that. But I want you to understand that this is not really good news to Nigerians. It is only good news to the politicians, those thieves in the power, those who are stealing the Nigerians' money and putting it into the Dangote Refinery to invest in the Dangote Refinery, and also those who are in power, taking stakes in the refinery through back door. And again, they may not come outside and tell us they are the shareholders of the Dangote Refinery. They are money to the banks now, and they're happy, and then they keep on enjoying themselves, thinking that they're enjoying life, whereas the Nigerians are suffering. They don't propose no benefit of having local refinery, because it's very clear it is private and it's there for profit making, not minding whose feet cut off, whose head being removed, and so on. He does not care. He cares only about himself and also his own stakeholders or investors, those who gave him money, and even the banks that gave him money. So let's look at the next one. This is about several local government workers protest 9-month salary delay, and this is quite shocking, and it's very sad. And it is about the welfare. They are complaining. This is them now. We are the workforce of the LGA. This are we lost our private jobs to serve the LGA. Meaning now that Some people say they cannot afford to pay school fees, they cannot afford to take care of the family, they cannot meet up with their basic needs, even transportation to their work. I don't know how they're going to get to work if they don't get being paid for 9 months. Are they trekking from far distance to the work? I don't know how are they coping. Are they borrowing? Are they in loan? Are they taking loan from all this whole pay and the rest or cash? But I don't know all these things. But let us see that the government do something about it. So they are in front of the government office trying to protest and claim their proper, they are earning money because the salary is earning money. Lastly, this is local refinery cannot stop fuel price volatility in Nigeria, says CPPE. And this is claims that they're claiming that, yeah, it does not affect, although it's volatile now, it's going on, rising up and again. Because they're locally refined does not mean that they will not be able to, use the international price. So that means the global market petroleum product is global market industry where it's not determined, because even though you are producing locally, it will not affect the price. It's not really the price. That means it is useless, even though you are producing locally or not. According to Nigerians will not feel it. The message will not feel it. The impact. That is what they are saying, and that is what even Tinubu's Tinubu or Buhari's minister then says that Dangote Refinery will be sold at the international price, meaning that it does not care about local price. It's about international price. So this time I come today. I hope you have been informed about what's happening around you, and I will see you by God's grace tomorrow for another edition of JV Trending News. See you by God's grace hopefully tomorrow.